Imagine applying for more than 30 jobs and getting rejected by every single one. Imagine being turned away by KFC while 24 other people got hired. Imagine failing your university entrance exams multiple times. Now imagine that same person building one of the biggest technology companies in history and becoming one of the richest people on earth. This isn't a movie, this is the unbelievable story of Jack Ma, a man who transformed rejection into fuel, failure into opportunity, and a simple dream into a global empire worth billions. This is how Jack Ma went from rejection to billionaire. Jack Ma was born in 1964 in Hangzhou, China. His family wasn't wealthy, and growing up during a difficult period in China's history meant opportunities were extremely limited. Unlike many successful entrepreneurs who were considered gifted from a young age, Jack Ma struggled in the school. He failed important exams, wasn't good at math, and often found himself fallen behind his classmates. Most people would have accepted that life had already decided their future, but Jack Ma refused to believe that. As a teenager, he became fascinated by the English language. Every morning, long before sunrise, he would ride his bicycle to hotels where foreign tourists stayed. He offered to guide visitors around the city completely free of charge. He wasn't looking for money, he was looking for knowledge. For nearly 9 years, he practiced English with tourists every single day. Those conversations opened his mind to the outside world and taught him that there were opportunities far beyond what he had ever imagined. Still, life didn't suddenly become easier. He failed China's university entrance exam not once, but twice. On his third attempt, he was finally accepted into Hangzhou Teachers Institute, where he graduated with a degree in English. After graduation, Jack Ma began searching for work. That's when rejection truly became part of his life. He applied for dozens of jobs. Police rejected him. Hotels rejected him. Restaurants rejected him. Even when KFC opened in his city, 24 people applied, 23 were hired. Jack Ma was the only one rejected. Later, he even applied to Harvard University. 10 times, rejected every single time. For most people, this level of failure would destroy their confidence. But Jack Ma developed a mindset that would later change his life forever. He believed rejection wasn't proof that he wasn't good enough. It was simply proof that he hadn't found the right opportunity yet. Eventually, he found work as an English teacher. His salary was extremely small, but he loved teaching because it allowed him to keep learning. Then in 1995, everything changed. Jack Ma traveled to the United States for the first time. During that trip, someone introduced him to the internet. He had never even heard of it before. Curious, he searched the word beer. Results appeared from countries all over the world. Then he searched China. Almost nothing appeared. That single moment completely changed his perspective. He realized China was missing from the digital world. Instead of seeing a problem, he saw an opportunity. Returning home, Jack Ma launched one of China's earliest internet businesses. It wasn't a huge success, but it gave him experience. More importantly, it convinced him that the internet would reshape the future. In 1999, inside his small apartment, Jack Ma gathered 17 friends. He shared a vision that sounded impossible. He wanted to build an online marketplace where the small businesses across China could sell products to customers around the world. Many people thought the idea was unrealistic. China's internet industry barely existed. Online payments were rare. Investors weren't interested. Technology was still developing, but Jack Ma believed that if small businesses were given the right tools, they could compete with giant corporations. That dream became Alibaba. The early years were incredibly difficult. The company made little money. Competition was fierce. People doubted online shopping. Employees worked long hours with no guarantee of success. Jack Ma constantly reminded his team that surviving was more important than growing quickly. His philosophy was simple. Today is difficult. Tomorrow is even more difficult. But the day after tomorrow is beautiful. Most people give up tomorrow evening. Those words became the foundation of Alibaba's culture. Instead of focusing on becoming rich, Jack Ma focused on solving real problems for customers. That strategy slowly began to work. As internet usage exploded across China, Alibaba expanded rapidly. The company launched new services that helped businesses sell products, process payments, and reach millions of customers online. One of Alibaba's biggest breakthroughs was creating Alipay. At the time, many people didn't trust online payments. Jack Ma knew trust was essential. Although critics believed his payment system would fail, millions eventually adopted it. As China's economy continued growing, Alibaba became one of the country's most important technology companies. Then came 2014. Alibaba went public on the New York Stock Exchange in what became one of the largest initial public offerings in history. Billions of dollars poured into the company. Jack Ma officially became one of the richest people in the world. The man who couldn't get hired at KFC or had built an empire worth hundreds of billions of dollars. But perhaps the most inspiring part of Jack Ma's story isn't his wealth. It's his perspective on failure. He often says that mistakes teach more than success ever can. Every rejection prepared him for something bigger. Every failure forced him to improve. Every obstacle made him more determined. His journey reminds us that success isn't about never failing. It's about refusing to stop after failure. Today, Jack Ma's story inspires entrepreneurs across the globe because it proves something powerful. Your past doesn't define your future. Your grades don't define your potential. Your rejections don't determine your destiny. Persistence does. Vision does. The willingness to keep moving forward when everyone else quits. That is what separates ordinary people from extraordinary ones. Jack Ma's journey began with rejection after rejection. But those rejections didn't close doors. They simply redirected him toward the one opportunity that would change everything. From being rejected dozens of times, to building Alibaba, to becoming a billionaire. Jack Ma proved that sometimes the greatest success stories begin with the word no. So the next time life rejects you, remember this. One rejection can end your confidence, or it can become the first chapter of an incredible success story. The choice is yours.